All right. So that's my parents' vinyl, or yeah, my parents' complete vinyl collection. I believe any other vinyl that I locate at the house at this point will be my vinyl that I specifically bought for myself uh, after, like, from the age where I was in high school or whatever, or from the age that I became an adult to now. So basically, everything I bought once I started listening to classic rock and roll and things like that, into the music that I'm more into now, I guess you could say. Um, so the records that we're going to come up with when I start showing those ones are going to be original Monkees records, um, and colored Monkees colored vinyl. I do have some Monkees colored vinyl, as well as Who records. Basically, all my Who records, Monkees records, and re-released Beatles records that I purchased during the time that the Beatles anthology came out, which is how I got into all this other music in the first place. When the Beatles anthology came out, I was in high school, and I watched that, and that is how I got into all of the rock and roll that I am currently into today. Pretty much, that's when I started listening to 60s rock, was after the anthology. Uh, I watched that, and then I just started listening to and watching all the other sort of British invasion bands and all the American bands were out at that time, and then it spread out from there. Um, so I do have like uh, all of the re-released, reprinted versions of the original UK records that were re-released during that time period, which is basically about the time period they started releasing vinyl again after not having it at a lot of places for a while, because the Beatles are releasing all of their stuff on albums again. And then it kind of cascaded when other modern groups started releasing on record again, and it spread out from there. I can't say that the Beatles anthology started that little trend. That's when I noticed records coming back, was at that time, because that's when I started buying them again. Um, I just think they became more mainstream for a while at that time period because of the Beatles anthology being such a big deal then. You have to remember that this is like almost 15 years ago or whatever. This is like in, actually, it's more than 15 years now. It's probably like 1995 or 6 when that occurred, I believe. Um, so those are the records we're going to be coming up with, and I actually do have some 45 singles that are separated from my other singles that are part of that special group too. Original Monkees singles and things like that that are still in their picture sleeves. Stuff that might actually, have some value. But those are things that are in my collection. So I will be getting to those soon. But next, which I may blog some tomorrow or within the next few days, next will definitely be the 45s that I brought from home. And the amount of records that we had here was nothing compared to the amount of 45s I have. I have like 4 or 5 full containers of 45s, and they are chocked full, like that thick. And none of them have sleeves, so they're stacked on each other that thick. So there is a lot of records. I'm obviously not going to go through them the same way I did these. Those will be a lot faster. I'll basically just flip through and say the name, be saying the name of the person and what the songs were, the A and B side or whatever. Anyone who's interested in those can just name what they want, and I can give them the details later. Since they don't have sleeves anyway, it's not like any of them have any value. So I hope you've enjoyed my vinyl collection. Remember that pretty much everything that I've been showing today in this blog, I am getting rid of. I believe that Bull Moose might take some of it, but I mean, a lot of the stuff isn't the type of stuff that they carry, isn't the type of stuff that people listen to nowadays or anything, and I really just would rather see it go to someone who might be able to listen to it and appreciate it than throw it in the trash. So if Bull Moose won't take these albums, and anyone watching this doesn't want them, they will be thrown away. So if you want to save some music and you're interested in any of these things, let me know. if you want a lot of records, I may ask you for some money to ship them. But otherwise, I probably won't be asking for any money for any of them. Just shipping cost, if that. And I hope someone can enjoy them. Have a great day, everyone.